Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing on this, well, now sad and heartbreaking day? We all got some news not too long ago that we didn't expect. Princess Catherine shared a video to their website, to their guys, it is so hard for me to even say this, to their X account. And she has announced that when she went in for her abdominal surgery, they found the operation that she had found that some cancer had been present. And I feel bad for Katherine, my friends. I feel bad because I feel like she was pushed into doing this because of all the trolling and harassment that she has had since January. If you guys haven't seen the video that she put out, I have it right here for you guys. I'm going to share it here for those who haven't seen.
Opportunity to say
you can hold on a second. Let me rewind it. Okay, it's about 2 minutes, but I would like you guys to watch it and hear it in her own words. You can see the emotions in her face. You can see with how she is fiddling with her hands. You can tell she's nervous, she's heartbroken, she's still in shock. But let me play this video for you and we'll speak a bit more about it after.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding whilst I've been recovering from surgery. It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who have taken great care of me, for which I'm so grateful. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family. As you can imagine, this has taken time. It has taken me time to recover from major surgery in order to start my treatment. But most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that's appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay. As I've said to them, I am well and getting stronger every day by focusing on the things that will help me heal in my mind, body, and spirits. Having William by my side is a great source of comfort and reassurance too, as is the love, support, and kindness that has been shown by so many of you. It means so much to us both. We hope that you'll understand that as a family, we now need some time, space, and privacy while I complete my treatment. My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I'm able. But for now, I must focus on making a full recovery. At this time, I'm also thinking of all those whose lives have been affected by cancer. For everyone facing this disease, in whatever form, please do not lose faith or hope. You are not alone.
I mean, what is there to say? I have goosebumps. I have tears in my eyes. I think you guys can hear my voice is a bit cracking. But I'm also angry at the same time. I'm angry at the fact that all these conspiracy theorists, these fake royal watchers, these UK media reporters, I hope they all hang their head in shame and just feel how despicable they have been treating this woman since January, when she has been trying to explain to her 3 young children that she has cancer and that she's going through this medical issue. I hope those UK reporters that trashed William for missing King Constantine's funeral hang their head in shame. we need to think about Prince William, because now he has a father who is sick, and now his own wife is sick with cancer. And I don't care what anyone says, but this is my opinion. And I've always said that all of us, we all have cancer inside of us, but it depends on how much stress, how much toxicity, how much vile, threatening behavior is thrown towards you, which causes so much emotional distress and just overall stress that gets that cancer aggravated to suddenly just spread around your body. And I will be the one to say that the cancer that has been harassing Catherine and King Charles has been Harry and Meghan. Since those two dimwits got together, they have been nothing but a cancer to the royal family. Could you imagine being Catherine and have all the stress and nonsense and BS shoveled her way since that raggedy trollop named Meghan Markle came into the family? Are you kidding? All of a sudden now the king and Catherine are both sick because those two are the ones who have gotten the most hell, the most threatening messages, the most garbage thrown at them. For what? For what reason? Catherine, who has done nothing but shown the UK public and the world how to behave as a royal. Truly, I know that Harry likes to claim that Meghan was the best royal who ever royaled and all the other royals were jealous of her. No, that is complete BS. Everyone knows that Catherine is the diamond of the royal family. She is the reason why people pay attention to the royal family. And the sad thing about all of this is that if the queen were alive, my friends, if the queen was with us, none of this, none of the disrespect that is being shown towards the royal family would be going on at the moment. All of this disrespect has started since the queen died because you know what? Nobody respects Charles. Nobody gives Charles the same respect that they gave the queen. They don't respect him. They don't care about him. They know he won't say anything. That's why they go hard at him. But I hope every single woman that piled on to bully Catherine, like Kim Kardashian, like Cheryl Crow, like Blake Lively, piled onto a woman who we didn't know at the time was dealing with this cancer diagnosis. Now, just imagine if someone in your own family was dealing with this. How would you feel to have the entire world pile onto you and start a hashtag about where is Kate? We need to have a circle around Catherine. We need to pray for her. I swear that all of these people that have been harassing Catherine since January, since she released that she was going into treatment for abdominal surgery, I hope they all hang their heads in shame. I am disgusted with every single one of them. I am disgusted with Piers Morgan and teaming up with Harvey Levin and TMZ to trash Catherine. I am disgusted by the likes of Neil Sean, who even piled on to bully Catherine. Every single member, reporter of the UK public, of the UK media, who really just piled on to Catherine. I'm disgusted. Hang your heads in shame. I hope nothing like this happens to any of your family members. Bachelorette, my dear, I'm okay. I'm filled with so much anger and I'm sad for Catherine too. My heart breaks for her. My heart breaks that she has to be dealing with this kind of garbage and nonsense when she has proven herself time and time again to be nothing but a consummate member of the royal family. She has done nothing. When have we ever heard anything bad about Catherine? When have we ever heard any gossip about Catherine? When have any of Catherine's friends ever come out and spoken badly about her. No one has ever spoken or said anything about her because this woman doesn't have a bad bone in her body. It's just how she was brought up. And you got to credit Carol and Michael Middleton for the way that they brought up their children. I honestly feel, yeah, Melissa, you are completely right. They bullied her into making this video statement. They wouldn't leave this woman alone. Imagine bullying a woman who's dealing with a cancer diagnosis, piling on. Where is Kate? I got disgusted when I saw the likes of Piers and Neil claim that it wasn't her at the farm shop. I am disgusted with all the trolling and conspiracies and all of the crap that she had to deal with when all she wanted to do, that we know now, is probably just absorb the fact that she's gotten this shocking news. I don't understand how, well, I shouldn't say I don't understand, because the Sussex squad are nothing but a degenerate pile of cretins who are actually celebrating this news. I mean, this should really show you the type of fan base Harry and Meghan have around them, right? Surrounded by liars, by the likes of Misan Harriman, who wants to go and cancel YouTubers for questioning him and asking questions about his edited photograph. This is the type of crap the royal family has been putting up with since Meghan has, I don't know, stalked Harry and got him. And the media still are calling her Kate Middleton. Who the hell is Kate Middleton? The last time I saw Kate Middleton was when she was walking into the church to get married to William. And when she came out, I saw Katherine. I don't know who Kate Middleton is. And I always say it. If William calls her Katherine, if she introduces herself as Katherine, her name is Katherine. Put some freaking respect on her name. I just, after I saw this shocking news, guys, I knew that I had to jump on here because I saw a couple of, well, they were my favorite YouTubers. They were American YouTubers who were, jumping on this and peddling their narrative and things like that. And I couldn't have that happen because, well, we've been following the royals a lot longer than these Americans who are now jumping on the bandwagon, right? Sorry, guys, I just had to blow my nose here for a second. I'm emotional. I'm emotional over this. I'm emotional, and I'm sad that the likes of TMZ and American media got bullied and harassed Katherine to the point of her having to put out this message, this statement to the world. You couldn't even let her have her time off till after Easter. You couldn't even let her have her time off until after Easter, when she felt like she was ready to come out with the news. They forced her into this message. They forced her into releasing this message when clearly she didn't want to. And my heart just breaks for her. A part of me, I don't know, maybe the media will back up now. Maybe they will back up and leave her alone to actually have some downtime with her family, to just still absorb this shocking news that she has received. I'm heartbroken, guys. I'm devastated. I'm heartbroken. I never thought that Katherine would be in this position, but it honestly, I understand why it's happened, because look at how much stress she's been under. She's been bullied since the day she started dating William, and she's always held her head up high. She's always just gone about her own business. She's never responded back to anyone. It's the stress. The stress would do it to anyone. And I feel like the tipping point of all of it was Katherine being named as a racist in Omid Scobie's book. I feel like maybe that was the straw that broke the camel's back and just blew it all up. inside. That's what I think. I'm so sad inside. I mean, this this really, it's heartbreaking. But I really hope that the media does back the fuck up now and leave her alone. I hope every single person who decided to bully her hangs their head in shame. And I hope that Katherine just takes all the time that she needs before she comes back to any royal duties or anything. And you know what? Katherine and William, they both need our prayers more than ever. I mean, I'm at a loss for words, guys. I'm at a serious loss for words. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. Otto, you say both Casey and PC got cancer at the same time and they were named cis at the same time. Yeah, I feel like they were keeping it quiet. I don't know. Stress is the silent killer. It definitely is. It definitely is. Charles should step down. He is not a strong man, let alone a king. I've got a lot of, trust me, I have a lot of my own thoughts about that, and I think a lot of you guys know what what I think of. I mean, I would say that yes, Charles is going through his own medical issue, but the fact that Charles could meet with cabinet ministers and war veterans, but just couldn't put out a statement to show that he has the back of his, what did he call Katherine? His darling daughter-in-law, his dear daughter-in-law, something like that. But yet, not once did he ever come out and condemn the bullying and the pile on and the conspiracy theories. He didn't protect his star. Like, if I was King Charles and I know that Katherine is the draw in our family, you better believe your ass I would have a ring of steel of protection around this woman. Ah, beloved daughter. Yes. Thank you, my dears. Thank you, guys. Beloved. Yes, beloved. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel like she needs to be left alone. And I feel like maybe Katherine also released this video because her medical records were hacked and she didn't want anyone else to like put out the news before her. I just feel like maybe she did this so that if someone did hack her medical information, then they wouldn't be able to make any money off of it. It's kind of like her getting ahead of the story. But I'm devastated, guys. I'm devastated. I think a lot of us are thinking this too, Tabitha Jones. I can't help thinking that MM and her mother put a witch spell on the beautiful princess. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, we saw photos of Doria acting like she was some kind of royal member and going and stopping off at a facility for social work. Let's be honest, when really she just wants to learn the ins and outs and apply for government grants and use the money fraudulently like that. But you guys, I just wanted to jump on here and just talk about this quickly. Charles has just made a statement. Let's see. Let's see what King Charles has said. Guys, I'm devastated. There's no other words. There's no other words. I'm truly devastated. So apparently, King Charles has issued a statement. Let's see. Buckingham Palace spokesman said, His Majesty is so proud of Katherine for her courage in speaking as she did. Following their time in the hospital together, His Majesty has remained in the closest contact with his beloved daughter-in-law throughout the past weeks. Both their majesties will continue to offer their love and support to the whole family during this difficult time. I think we just, I always say the power of positive thoughts is true, and manifesting is something that's true also. So I feel like if we manifest for Katherine to get better and for her to, kids irrelevant, that's all, that's all. That's all. That's all. I mean, he could have stopped the press from hounding her and like harassing her, but no, I mean, who cares? But we need to be positive for Katherine, guys. We need to be positive for William. We need to be positive for their young family and their children. And you're right. I don't want to know what type of cancer it is. I mean, the fact that Katherine has shared so much information already, I mean, she was forced to do it. Her hand was forced into releasing this video. I feel like you guys saw how emotional she was. You guys saw how sad she looked inside. I mean, I feel bad for her kids. But then I also remember that there are a lot of sick people in the world who, while they claim they're all about supporting women, they definitely did not support anyone here. And the crazy thing is that Harry and Meghan tried so hard to take advantage of Katherine being out of the spotlight that she really got more popular. I mean, to be honest, Katherine is getting the type of press Meghan pays for and wishes she could get without even paying for it. My heart is broken, you guys. I'll be honest. My heart is broken. I mean, I grew up basically with Katherine and William. Despite them being like a handful of years older than me, I've been following them since they fell in love at St. Andrews. And Maureen, you're right. She's probably still in shock. It's going to take a little while for it to really sink in. And then you go through the emotions of you're a mom and you start thinking about your babies and you start thinking about like, am I going to be around for them? I understand, oh my God, it's making me tear up because I have a little one also. And I just think like, okay, if I'm in her position, how would I feel? I think any parent with a child would feel the same. And you guys, this should be a reminder that life changes quickly. Life changes in a moment, in an instant before your eyes. One day you could be smiling and laughing, and tomorrow you could get the worst news ever like this. But thankfully, Katherine has an excellent medical team around her. She has the best like I just said, she has the best medical team around her. She has the best medicine money can buy. I'm sure she's in great hands, but all we can do right now is just pray for William, pray for their children. And Queenie, you're totally right. We should make a spiritual circle around the Wales family. We should light a candle for Katherine tonight. Just be in thoughts. But Tulip says, dearest Mole, we know you and our other favorite YouTubers had no part in this witch hunt. Oh, I was disgusted seeing this witch hunt. I was completely disgusted, but it really opened my eyes to a lot of media members that I am just absolutely side-eyeing now. There were a lot of UK media reporters that I'm just like, that I watched at the very beginning when when the palace announced Katherine would be going in for abdominal surgery. They were demanding, well, we should know. A lot of the men were demanding, we need to know her medical diagnosis. We need to know what's going on. And then all of a sudden, oh yes, all this bullying of Princess Catherine is not right. All of this bullying. Well, you idiots were the ones who fanned the flames. It's so funny how these UK reporters will just keep fanning the flames. And then when the shit hits the fan and it gets really bad, then you'll go, oh, it's so bad. It's so terrible. Leave her alone. You should have left her alone when she asked to be left alone in January. That's when you should have left her alone. I mean, I have zero respect for all these people that A has now named. I mean, I used to be a fan of Blake Lively. Not anymore after what I saw. Stephen Colbert, trash. Neil Sean, definitely trash in my books. I mean, and the fact that Neil Sean, let's talk about Neil Sean for a second here, because that guy had the audacity to block me and then quote tweet me from behind a block and accuse me of stealing photos. Yeah, you hear that right. Let me pull this up here. I mean, this is the guy who was saying that Madame Tussauds should have wheeled out a wax figure. That's the guy that said, "Oh, I don't think it's her, but let me show you." Because Neil tried to instigate the Sussex squad to pile on and bully me. Did you guys know that? Now, usually I don't like to bring Twitter drama onto StreamYard or onto YouTube because I just keep them separate. And at the time, I'm just like, who wants to hear about Twitter drama? Nobody cares. But let me show you this. So, yes, I did call out Neil. I will say that. Because I've noticed before that Neil Sean does take like people's tweets or like say things that they have mentioned and he throws them into his videos. I'm not the only one who noticed this. Other people have noticed it as well. So me being me, I just mentioned it under after I think it was the Royal Rogue had posted the video of Neil Sean saying this on US media that wasn't the real Kate in the video. So he responds to me and he goes, "This is a serious allegation here, dear. I have no idea who you are. However, please share conclusive proof and one may take crackpots like you a little bit more seriously." How nice. How nice of him to call me a crackpot, right? So I responded, since he blocked me. He's like another boozy. He blocks people. Now, Neil isn't that important to me, so I left him unblocked, but I've returned the favor now. But when I left him unblocked, he kept quote tweeting me so that I couldn't respond back to what he was saying. So then I responded because someone sent me a screenshot. I didn't know he had responded until they sent me that. So I said easily, "I love when a man responds to me after he blocks me, and the only crackpot is you, Neil. And yes, you do take from other creators, and legally you won't do anything." So what does he do? He says, "Oh dear, you steal pictures without credit, hide behind a facade, never appear on camera, and have to hide behind a disclaimer. And as far as I can see, have a one-person vendetta. Again, show the proof. You, dearie, are a bully and clearly unhinged." Now, here's the thing. What's the difference between me having a disclaimer at the very start of my videos and Neil saying allegedly 300 times in his videos? What's the difference there? I got to shout out Paula M here because Paula M was kind enough to go under his tweet and let him know that it is very disingenuous and ungentlemanly of him to block me and quote tweet me and to accuse me of stealing pictures without credit when he's doing the same thing. Like, are you kidding? I mean, geez, but the fact that he hashtagged Meghan, Royals, and Bully, guys, that's him trying to get the Sussex squad to pile on to me. That's what he's trying to do there. And other people have pointed it out also. Other people have pointed it out. And like I said, wah, who cares? But yeah, I mean, I'm just like, okay, whatever. But he was still responding to me while having me blocked. And then Queen Gertie said, here, he's using the hashtag because he wants the squad to have a pylon. And that's exactly what he was doing. He was trying to get the social media squads to pile onto me. I mean, I had a lot of his fans calling me a liar and like coming after me in my comments and saying that I steal his information. I don't steal his information. The guy complains for 3 minutes about the cost of living when he's making major bank from his videos, and then gives about 2 lines, doesn't really tell you anything, allegedly, 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 but yet you want to come for my tiny disclaimer at the beginning of the thing. Anyways, he's gotten enough of my attention there. Don't care, but I'm disappointed in the fact that Neil Sean would go onto American television and claim that, no, that didn't look like Katherine. It looks thinner. I hope you feel like an asshole now, Neil. It's now that you know that she's a lot thinner due to the cancer treatments and the pre-chemo treatments. I hope you hang your head in shame, Neil, for harassing a woman who only asked for a little bit of privacy. Just saying. But yeah, guys, I was disappointed. I was disappointed in the fact that a lot of people really showed their asses here. A lot of folks showed their asses. And I'm one of those people that yeah, I mean, of course I'm going to tell you guys. I was fighting with it first because I don't like to bring Twitter drama onto YouTube, and I just didn't want to do it. But the fact that he was such a prick about it, and to block and to keep insinuating that I steal things. Where do I steal things, sir? You want to show me where I steal photos, sir? I mean, I can pick out a couple times where he has stolen other creators' thumbnails and he has their photos scrolling in the side with his flower photos. But I'm sorry, but after seeing how he was, no thank you. I had respect for Neil, but after what he did, no thank you. And I returned the block, and I've blocked him off of my YouTube channel also. I want nothing to do with that man, and I want nothing to do with anyone who's been peddling conspiracies while now we found out that Katherine was dealing with cancer, or she's dealing with a cancer diagnosis. I hope every single man who was demanding Katherine show her medical records hang their head in shame. And let me tell you guys, if I upload a video that many people don't agree with, like there's a couple videos I have back where I made the correlation between Meghan and Donald Trump being the same because they are narcissists. And me saying that, I had a bunch of people unsubscribe and drop my channel, leave me horrendous, like threatening messages. I didn't delete my video. But Neil Sean deleted his video when he went on Newsmax and decided to tell the US media that really wasn't Katherine. Maybe they would have had a better chance of wheeling out a Madame Tussauds figure of Katherine. It would have looked more like her. Jackass. Good, Donna. I'm glad that you're unsubscribing. Let me make it a little bit easier for you, and I'll just dump you off of my channel, right? Because I've got no time for shit like this today. No time. Toodaloo, Donna. Don't care. Anyways, my friends, I got to run here because got to go pick up my mommy. But you guys, I will be back a little bit later. I will be on The Royal Mess on the Sean Atwood channel in about an hour. So I will see you guys there. But I just wanted to jump on here and just talk with you guys and have you guys see the video. and at the end of the day, guys, give your loved ones a hug. Just remember that life can change at any moment and that life really is short. And my friends, you know, we should really just send our love and prayers to Katherine and her family. And yeah, but with that said, my lovelies, I will catch you all in the next one. I will talk to you soon. I should have a video coming up for you, and I will see you soon. And send lots of love and kisses to Katherine. Take care, you guys. Stay gorgeous. Bye.